Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. We have done quite a few things. We've made it to Nimbasa City. We've checked out the musical hall. And now it's time for us to join some sports. But you're going to see we can't. It's a small court. Why are you blocking this? I'm sorry, you cannot enter. There is a game in progress. If we step up here, we can actually see a view of this game. I know we can't see it, but I suppose this guy here is watching it. So yeah, you can actually, whenever they're not doing games, you can actually go down and challenge some of the trainers that's going to be there. That's the basketball field. This right here is going to be your football stadium. So we can actually step down there, and this is actually a good place to train. Each time you come in here, you're going to have some new trainers to fight. And that's actually great for us, because we need to get some levels. So we're going to start with this football player. You know what Pokemon would a football player have? Well, of course, Darumaka. That thing evolves into Darmanitan, and if there's a Pokemon that makes me think of the football line right before they start a play, it's Darumaka. We're going to go ahead and go underground. Jakama really does well against these Pokemon here. Alright. And that's it. Darumaka goes down easily. And Timber comes out. I'm going to switch for Timber. We'll go into Jalapeno. And I'm sorry to say, but it seems like Celery is falling behind. But I can't really find good battles to bring Celery in. It's honestly becoming more of a liability as the game progresses. So eventually, and I don't know if you guys have deduced this yet, but eventually we will change out our Celery. Just because Celery is not the greatest Pokemon. Sumisage is terrible. Stats-wise, it's just not good. There's actually a Pokemon I already have in mind in changing out Celery. So once we get that Pokemon, Celery will be going the same way that Avocado did. But until then, Celery's got a small place on the team. Alright. You can see everyone up here just standing off. I don't know if they're preparing to play a game or if they're just having a staring contest. That's what it seems. This sport is staring contest. And there's a few people standing over here. None of them seeming to want to battle. What about this old man? Wanting to see bodies crash into each other. Wanting to see wanton violence. You can see the goal is interesting. What is this purple light? It's like, what is that? Never seen a football goal with purple light. But you can see that's some of the trainers that you can battle, and you can always check those. Eventually you'll be able to do more battling there. But we battled all that we could when it comes to those sports arenas. I think it's time to go to the amusement park. And this is where we're going to see N once again. Now he's going to walk us over here to the Ferris wheel. Now I know when Pokemon Black and White came out, this is like such a iconic moment. This guy who's been following you pretty much this whole time, I'm going to kind of give you some backstory. First, I must tell you, I am the king of Team Plasma. So he's connected with Team Plasma. Not only is he connected, he is the leader. Guess has asked me to work with him to save the Pokemon. So he's working with Ghetsis. Wonder how many Pokemon exist in this world. It's a good question. That number is always increasing. Now there's over 1,000 Pokemon. But after that, we've seen Team Plasma walking up. My Lord N, you're safe, sire. There's no problem. You're part of the people that brought us to help save Pokemon. You're under my protection as well. Go quickly. Let's let my battle cover your retreat. You follow my logic? So if you're wanting me to retreat, why are you wanting to battle me? That doesn't make sense. It's like, here, I'll help you out. I'll help you escape. Here, battle me, and that will help you escape. Or no, maybe he's talking to his grunts. He's talking to his grunts. I'll battle the trainer, so that way you can escape. He's going to lead off with Sandile. This is pretty much the similar thing. He always uses Pokemon that are found within the previous region or previous location. And Sandile, of course, we saw a lot of those in that desert route. He's got the moves Sand Tomb, Assurance, Mudslap, and Embargo. We've faced a few of these. Fighting types would do really good. Grass types and water types. I'm going to go ahead and just click Retaliate to finish this thing off. But I wanted Jacama to get some experience. Next up is Scraggy. I'm going to switch for Scraggy. Switch into Jalapeno. Now, Scraggy, we've seen that Pokemon before as well. It's a dark fighting type Pokemon. This one has Feint Attack, Headbutt, Swagger, and Break. Now, if you want to have an easier time handling this, go with your fighting types. Go with your flying types if you have one as of yet. Those two types will actually help you out quite a bit in this battle. Now, if you had fairy types, you could just one-shot it with any fairy type move, but Gen 5 did not have fairy type, so dark fighting type Pokemon, you're going to have to hit it with flying or fighting type moves. Sigilyph, we've seen this thing before. It is a flying psychic type Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and go back into Jacama. I do believe this thing is in Relic Castle if you want to catch one yourself. I actually have a psychic type in mind that I would like to use for my team. So that's why I'm not actually going out of my way to catch this thing. That did a lot of damage, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to live another one. So I've got to go into Watermelon here. Just because I know Watermelon can always live a hit. It's so bulky as well, and it resists Air Cutter. It's really the only thing I have that resists flying type moves. An Aqua Jet. It should be in range for an Aqua Jet. I know Sigilyph does have some decent speed. Jacama's at level 26. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... we're going to... you know what? Let's let Watermelon get this one. We haven't even used Rock Tomb yet. Rock Tomb is probably going to be one of Watermelon's most used moves for a while. We're going to flinch to a Headbutt, though. Oh, we're going to miss. That's unfortunate. Well, we finally do hit, and you can see a one-shot, which is perfect. So yeah, there we go. Watermelon really pulling through. Alright. And now N is going to step up closer so we can see his face. He's just staring at us awkwardly. I'll defeat the champion and become unbeatable, unlike any other. I'll make all trainers free their Pokemon. Just try and stop me. If you want to be together with Pokemon, your only hope is to collect the badges from each area. Head for the Pokemon League. Try to stop me there if you dare. We've defeated you multiple times, and not to be mean, but your Pokemon aren't really the strongest. This is the gym. This is actually what we're going to do next. I do want to heal up first. We already seen Elisa. She's got electric type Pokemon. So honestly, Jamaka is going to be perfect. Go ahead and heal up. Nice. And with that, we are restored to full health, ready to start taking on the next gym. And like I said, I do want to put Jakama up front, just because Jakama is immune to electric type moves. So let's go ahead and step into the gym. So as I said, all of these gyms are pretty much based off of a public building. This is going to be an amusement park. So she also, you know, not only is a gym leader, but she's actually a model. I don't know how you think model and then it makes you think of amusement park. But for this puzzle, you just step into the roller coasters. And you ride around, and that's it. And you step off, and there you go. And we'll go ahead and battle this gym trainer. And make sure you always talk to Clyde. You always want that fresh water. There's no downsides to having fresh water on you. Now, she's going to have Emolga. Now, the thing about Emolga is it is a flying type, so my ground type moves are not going to be that great. But I do have Bite. I would like to use Bite on this thing a few times. Now, we will actually get to see some electric types in this gym that aren't immune to ground. The unfortunate thing is we're going to get staticked here. And we're going to see an annoying double team. Yeah, fully paralyzed too, which is not good. But let's go ahead and hopefully, if we could at least connect, that would be great. I mean, it's not really doing much to us, but we're just not having any luck in hitting this thing. And it's got so many double teams that it's downright annoying. Honestly, I just need one more bite, and I got it. There it is. Okay. Emolga goes down. She's going to have another Emolga. Emolga is honestly pretty annoying in this gym because you're going to see a lot of them have double team and they can paralyze you. So, yeah, quite annoying. If we can get 2 bites on this thing, we're going to be in good position. Luckily, this one's not going to go for double team, so I'm actually okay with that. And that one was... Oh. I was going to say that one was a lot easier, but... You can see it's still alive, and it fires off a double team. I'm going to switch up to Retaliate, just because it's got a little more damage output. And that way I can save Bite. Because it would be nice to have Bite for a little bit longer. Alright, I need to heal up. I need to use one of these Paralyze heals. Good thing is, these Paralyze heals are going to be so useful in this gym. Let's use a fresh water. Alright, so now we'll just continue up here. Press the switch, and the roller coaster's path has changed. Now we can step on it, and you can see it goes this direction instead. Now if we step up here, we can battle this guy. Now this guy is going to have a Blitzel instead. So Blitzel is a Pokemon we can actually use Dig on. And that's what I'm intending to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for a Dig. We're going to be underground, and there we go. I'm thinking that should one-shot. Nice. I thinking about it, I think it would make sense to give the soft sand to Jakama. I mean, bite is good. But that soft sand is going to make it where it's able to eke out just enough damage. Alright. And we'll have to wait for this roller coaster. Somewhere. There it is. Oh, and we'll actually have to battle this girl who is hiding in the roller coaster. So, yeah, the last trainers in this gym are going to be actually hiding within. And we're going to see a Blitzel. So this one's going to have 2 Blitzels. We've already seen what Blitzel... We can easily take Blitzel out with a dig. So that's what we're going to do, just dig underground. There's no reason not to. And that should knock this thing out. Boom, Blitzel is gone. And the second Blitzel, well, let's just dig again. So that's basically the 2 Pokemon you're going to see the most is Emolgas and Blitzels in this building. The Blitzels you can use ground type moves to get rid of. Emolga, you're going to have to deal with their annoyingness. But eventually you can get rid of those. I have to wait again, so we'll just stand here. Yeah, so Emolga has that flying type, making it a little bit more difficult. They're not that hard to deal with, but they are able to do some annoying things. Plus, they have the static ability, which means your contact moves are going to have a chance to do some negative things to your Pokemon. You don't want to be paralyzed. You can see that Jakama was having a rough time, but we were luckily able to come back and take care of things. Now, Lady Colette here is going to have Emolga, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that last gym battle, I might actually see if I can have one of my other Pokemon do some work just for the Emolgas. Because Elisa's Emolgas, they luckily don't have Double Team, which is the thing that is giving me a hard time in this gym the most. That Double Team is so annoying. And Static, on top of that, is really annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get rid of this thing. Hopefully we can, but it's not looking good. Alright, there we go. Another bite. And there we go. We finally get rid of that Emolga. And we are at level 28. And we're getting the move Crunch, which is 100% way better than what we were dealing with. And luckily, I didn't take that much damage. So we are still decently well in terms of our HP. I do want to go ahead and use this Paralyze Heal. And I do want to go ahead and put... Let's Jalapeno. Let's let Jalapeno start off the battle against the Emolgas. Let's see if we can get some experience with that. It's not ideal. And that's because these Emolgas are going to have the move Aerial Ace. But I want to have something that I can do so that way we're not giving all the experience to Jakama in this gym battle. But let's go ahead and start up the battle against Elisa. And let's begin. So she's going to always lead off with her Emolga. She's got 2 Emolgas. They have the same moves, same ability. They're just both annoying. They're meant to annoy you. Now she has the move Pursuit, Quick Attack, Volt Switch, Aerial Ace on her Emolgas. Volt Switch is the interesting move because then you're going to see her switch out her Pokemon. And that can make it quite annoying. Her main Pokemon in this battle is going to be a Zebstrika. Zebstrika is going to have Quick Attack, Spark, Volt Switch, and Flame Charge. I'm going to do a slightly less damaging move. So that way I don't have to worry about Hyper Potion. Unfortunately, I'm going to still have to worry about Hyper Potion. But this Flame Charge should give us enough speed to outspeed. And we'll go ahead and do another Flame Charge. There we go. We do outspeed. If we could take this Aerial Ace, we'll be great. Oh, we don't. Okay, that's okay. We'll let Watermelon go for a Aqua Jet. Oh, she's gonna Hyper Potion. That is annoying. But that chip damage might be enough. The static is unfortunately going to activate. We'll go ahead and Rock Tomb. Volt Switch, she's going to switch out. I can always live that because of Sturdy. There's that Sturdy activating. And hopefully she goes into her other Emolga and we can hit it with a super effective Rock Tomb. There it is. Nice. Lower its speed. And Aqua Jet to knock it out. She's on a Quick Attack. That actually made sense. That actually made a lot of sense what just happened there. Alright, Celery. Go ahead and cut. Oh, Celery's going to outspeed too. And you don't take it out from that range? Celery! What's wrong with you? Alright, that's okay. Celery gets the knockout on this Emolga. The other Emolga has already been chipped. Oh, it's going to be faster. So a speed tie, I guess? I don't know. So I guess Jakama is going to have to do the finale for us in this gym. So if we can go ahead and crunch, it's going to be faster. Alright, and if we don't get paralyzed, we should be good. There we go, good. Out comes Zebstrika, her final Pokemon. Quick Attack, Spark, Volt Switch, Flame Charge. We just dig. Quick Attack, we could take that. It's not that strong of a move. So if we could get a well-placed dig, boost from our Soft Sand. And that's it. That was the closest gym battle we've had this whole entire playthrough. That really was the closest gym battle we've had. Alright, so Elisa goes down. And we're finally going to get the evolution on Jakama. Alright. Alright, this is great. We've got the evolution to Sandile, which is Krokorok. Our team is looking pretty snazzy at the moment. And Krokorok really pulled through there. Jakama, you pulled through. Big time. You have no idea how big of a win that was that you gave us. We're going to get the, I believe that's the Bolt badge. I believe that's what it's called. And we get the move Volt Switch, which I don't believe any of our Pokemon can use it. But I'm planning on getting a Pokemon for our team that can use it. But yeah, Volt Switch is a great move. It really is a great move. Alright, so now we can go to Driftvale City next. And we can do so from Route 5. However, there is another route that we can actually explore now that I believe we weren't able to at first. And I actually think I want to go and check that out first, because there's some stuff that we can do there. No, why did you not step out, sir? You didn't step out when I clicked down. Anyway, there is some stuff. We're going to go to Route 16. I'm going to go ahead and check out the Lost Lorn Forest. I know we've already checked out a forest early on. This is going to be a separate forest. So, let's go ahead and heal up first. Get some health. It's always good to make sure your Pokemon are healed up before you go to your next destination. Now, there are some new Pokemon you can find in the Lost Lorn Forest. Some of those Pokemon being Gothita, Solosis, Liepard, Minccino, we haven't seen that yet, Trubbish. There are some good Pokemon out in that direction. Some of the other ones that you can get, we've already seen, such as the Elemental Monkeys, Cottonee, and Petilil. But if you're really wanting to use, say, a Cinccino, you can go ahead and grab you one. But we're just going to mainly use it as a way to gain experience, to do some other stuff that we need done. We might go ahead and take a step that way and get just a little bit of battles taken care of. And I don't want Jakama to overshadow the rest of my team, so I'm going to lead off with Jalapeno through a big chunk of these battles. So this is Route 16. We can battle this guy first off. He looks like a guard or a police officer. I was patrolling. I don't know what he was patrolling, but he was patrolling something. He's going to send out a Herdier. And of course, Jalapeno has the advantage over this because we have fighting type stab. Now, Intimidate is going to be annoying, but that's okay. We're going to pet the puppy. We think it's a cute puppy, so we're going to pet it a little bit too hard. The puppy does not like that. The puppy is getting frustrated. That's okay, because we're going to pet the puppy again. There's our pet. All right, nice. So, yeah, we've seen Herdier before. Now we're seeing trainers have it instead of gym leaders. All right, so get some experience on Jalapeno, which is great. And we can go ahead and battle this girl. I do want to, for her, let Watermelon get some experience now. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. All right. Ducklet. We've got some tools for Ducklet now. Used to, we had a hard time dealing with... We would have had hard times dealing with Ducklet because our best option for Ducklet was weak to water moves. But now that we switched out Avocado for Watermelon, we are in a better position typing-wise. Feather Dance is annoying, but, you know, that's okay. We still should be able to... Well, I don't know now. I think that means our attack has been completely reduced as low as it'll go. Yeah, we're not quite going to get to knock it out. I'm going to go ahead and click Ancient Power. We might get a boost in other things. I would be okay with that. Watermelon gains some experience, and now Liepard steps up to the plate. For that, Jalapeno wants to come out. Remember, Jalapeno likes to pet cute puppies and cute kitties. So Jalapeno's out here flexing the muscles. And that is a cute little kitten. Go pet the kitten. The kitten is trying to aggravate Jalapeno, but Jalapeno doesn't care. We're going to pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Good kitty. Alright. And nice. Liepar is not that hard of a battle. So, if we go... Let's see, we have a strength boulder here. Can't do anything with it. I really can't do anything with that. But now we see a Scraggy. We have faced Scraggies. And we have the perfect Pokemon for Scraggy. So we're going to go ahead and just... Well, I've already got you out. So we're going to actually... Let's Aqua Jet, see how much damage that does for us. You kind of resist our other options. We're going to Swagger. That's fine. I'm going to Hard Switch into... Hard Switch into Jalapeno. Just so Jalapeno gets some experience. Nice. Alright, Brick Break. That would have been super effective if we didn't switch out. Alright, and that is a cute lizard. We're going to pet the lizard. Nice. Easy, easy. Alright. Watermelon gets some experience, and there we go. So, as you can see, can't do anything with that rock. Can't go out further past here. Let me make sure our Jalapeno is up front. Yeah, you can't go out there yet. You can step in the way of this guy and provoke a battle. And there we go. Whirlipede. We've faced Whirlipede many of times. Alright, and let's go ahead and Flame Charge, because that's our best option here. Nice, nice, nice. And an Iron Defense, that would be a problem, but not really. We've already done enough damage that doesn't matter to me. We'll go ahead and take this thing down. And there we go. Get a nice boost in our speed each time. Alright, and we get takedown. Let's get rid of Tackle. Tackle's just been there for so long. I'm just ready for Tackle to be gone. And then a Whirlipede once again. And Protect, I don't know why you're going for Protect. But that's quite annoying. Alright, and take that out. Poison Point activating. Now that's unfortunate. Alright, but we're okay. We're going to go ahead, head this way. Let's actually use an antidote. Before I forget. We have antidotes for a reason. Alright. So now we've done all that we can do that direction. So now the next direction would be to go this way. And I do want to go ahead and use my Repel. So I'm not interested in catching anything in this location. We're going to go ahead and battle this guy, this backpacker. He's got a Drillbur. So this is a Pokemon that we've had access to earlier on through the dusty areas of the cave. I can't even think of the cave's name. But soon we're going to see more Drillbur as we go forward. Drillbur is a good ground-type Pokemon. And it evolves into Excadrill, which is an excellent ground-type Pokemon. It gets Steel Ground. That's a cool type combination. Alright, Drillbur goes down. Nice. Let's go ahead and continue north. There is a cut tree. The good thing is, Celery still has cut. And we grab that rare candy, which will come in handy more later on in the playthrough. At this point, we don't really use the rare candies just because of, you know, how unneeded it is to do so. But we can step into here. Step into the Lost Lorn Forest. Now, if we go here, we can grab a big mushroom. We can also go up here and check out this guy. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. I enjoy traveling around the world and talking to different people, but the woman that lives here seems to think living quietly by herself is important. Let's go ahead and check that out. What does he mean she likes to live alone? Oh, she doesn't say very much. But in this area, if you had one of the legendary beasts, and you can bring those forward with, you have to bring them forward to get them into black and white. But if you're able to do that, that woman will reveal who she actually is. But I think that's all that we can do at this point. We will need strength to do anything else. And we, at least of right now, we don't have strength. So, once we get strength, we can actually do more on this route. But until then, our next and our only destination now, of course we could take the train, but I don't really see a point in doing that right now. Our next destination is going to be this way, towards Driftvale City. So, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.